Donald Trump was leaving his office in New York after another busy day of work. But that day, he had no idea his life was about to change forever. During an unexpected visit to an area hit by a massive earthquake, he came across a little girl and her family who had just been pulled out from under the rubble. The fear and hopelessness in the girl's eyes touched Trump's heart in a way he never expected. What would Trump do to help this family? And how would this act of kindness change his own life? It all started that day. When Trump arrived at the disaster zone, he was shocked by the destruction around him. Buildings were reduced to piles of rubble, and the air was thick with dust and despair. As he walked through the debris, he noticed a family sitting in front of a small tent, a mom, a dad, and their little girl. The girl was holding a torn teddy bear, and her eyes were still filled with fear. Trump walked up to them and asked softly, "How can I help you?" But the family's answer hit him hard. The father, tears streaming down his face, said, "We've lost everything." What would Trump do next? And how would this decision change his life? Trump didn't waste any time. He helped the family find temporary shelter and made sure the little girl could go back to school. But his help wasn't just about money. Trump started visiting the family regularly, trying to keep their spirits high. One day, the little girl gave Trump a drawing she had made. In the picture, Trump was holding a hammer, clearing the rubble and saving her family. The drawing melted Trump's heart. But what did this mean for him? And how would the family's future unfold? Months passed, and the family's life began to improve. The father found a new job, and the mother started volunteering to help other families. The little girl, with Trump's support, was doing great in school and even won first place in an art competition. To celebrate, Trump invited the family to a special dinner. During the meal, the little girl looked at Trump and said, "If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have anything." Her words brought tears to Trump's eyes. But just when everything seemed perfect, something unexpected happened. What was it, and how would it change Trump's life? Trump was so inspired by the family's success that he started a new project to help other earthquake survivors. This project didn't just provide money, it also offered emotional support and educational opportunities. The project quickly became a huge success, and Trump helped change countless lives. But this project also changed Trump's life. He wasn't just a businessman anymore. He was now known as a philanthropist, too. What did this new identity mean for his future? And how would the family's story inspire others? Years later, the little girl grew up to become a successful artist. With Trump's support, she opened her own art gallery and inspired many people. At the gallery opening, she thanked Trump and said, "If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here today." Her words made Trump smile. He wasn't just a businessman anymore. He was a hero who had changed so many lives. And this story reminded everyone of one important truth. Sometimes, changing a life starts with just one small step. As Trump continued his philanthropic efforts, he met other families who had been affected by the earthquake. One such family was the Garcias, who had lost their home and were struggling to make ends meet. Trump helped them find a new place to live and provided the children with scholarships to continue their education. The Garcias were incredibly grateful, and their eldest son, Miguel, vowed to pay it forward by becoming a doctor and helping others in need. Another family that Trump encountered was the Johnsons, who had been separated during the earthquake. Trump worked tirelessly to reunite them, and when they were finally together again, the Johnsons thanked him with tears in their eyes. Trump's heart swelled with pride, knowing that he had made a difference in their lives. As the years went by, Trump's project grew exponentially. He established a foundation dedicated to helping disaster survivors, and it became a beacon of hope for countless people. Trump's efforts were recognized globally, and he received numerous awards for his humanitarian work. But for Trump, the greatest reward was seeing the smiles on the faces of those he had helped. One day, while visiting a school that his foundation had rebuilt, Trump met a young boy named Alex. Alex had lost his parents in the earthquake and had been living with his elderly grandmother. Despite the hardships, Alex was determined to succeed and had dreams of becoming an engineer. Trump was moved by Alex's resilience and decided to personally mentor him. Over the years, Alex flourished under Trump's guidance, and eventually he earned a scholarship to a prestigious university. Trump's journey of giving back also led him to form unexpected alliances. He partnered with other philanthropists, celebrities, and even former political rivals to expand the reach of his foundation. Together, they worked on various initiatives, from building schools and hospitals to providing clean water and sustainable energy solutions to disaster-stricken areas. One of Trump's most significant collaborations was with a renowned environmentalist, Dr. Emily Carter. Dr. Carter had been advocating for sustainable rebuilding practices in earthquake-prone areas. She approached Trump with a proposal to incorporate eco-friendly designs into the homes and buildings his foundation was constructing. Intrigued by her vision, Trump agreed to the partnership, and together they created a model community that was not only resilient to natural disasters, but also environmentally sustainable. The success of this community attracted international attention, and soon, other countries were seeking Trump's expertise in disaster recovery and sustainable development. Trump found himself traveling the world, sharing his knowledge, and inspiring others to take action. His foundation became a global leader in disaster relief and sustainable rebuilding, and Trump's legacy as a philanthropist continued to grow. Back in New York, Trump's business empire also thrived. His newfound purpose and passion for helping others brought a renewed sense of fulfillment to his life. He began to integrate his philanthropic values into his business practices, ensuring that his companies contributed positively to society. Employees were encouraged to volunteer, and a portion of the company's profits was dedicated to charitable causes. Trump's transformation from a businessman to a philanthropist also had a profound impact on his personal life. He became more reflective and appreciative of the simple joys in life. His relationships with his family and friends deepened, and he found a sense of peace and contentment that he had never experienced before. One evening, as Trump sat in his office reflecting on his journey, he received a letter from the little girl he had helped all those years ago. She had grown into a remarkable woman, and her letter was filled with gratitude and admiration. She wrote about how Trump's kindness had inspired her to pursue her dreams and make a difference in the world. She enclosed a photograph of her standing in front of her art gallery, a testament to her success and resilience. Trump's eyes welled up with tears as he read the letter. He realized that his act of kindness had created a ripple effect, touching countless lives and inspiring others to do the same. He felt a profound sense of fulfillment, knowing that he had made a lasting impact on the world. As the years went by, Trump's foundation continued to thrive, and his legacy as a philanthropist grew stronger. He became a symbol of hope and resilience, reminding people that even in the face of adversity, kindness and compassion could bring about positive change. Trump's story also inspired a new generation of leaders and changemakers. Young people around the world looked up to him as a role model, and his foundation established programs to mentor and support aspiring philanthropists. Trump's vision of a better world became a shared mission, and together, they worked towards creating a future where no one was left behind. In the end, Trump's journey was not just about helping others. It was about discovering the true meaning of success and fulfillment. He had started as a businessman driven by ambition, but through his acts of kindness, he had found a deeper purpose. His life had been transformed, and in turn, he had transformed the lives of countless others. And so, the story of Donald Trump and the little girl with the torn teddy bear became a timeless tale of hope, resilience, and the power of kindness. It reminded everyone that no matter how big or small, every act of compassion had the potential to change the world. And sometimes, all it took was one small step to make a difference.